A Bittersweet Life, directed by Kim Jin-woon, is a 2005 South Korean action film that feels like a precursor to John Wick. While John Wick has many differences that help it stand apart, it's interesting how it was probably inspired by A Bittersweet Life. So let's take a look at how this movie holds up over 20 years later. The movie has an interesting pace to it. Not necessarily slow, but on the slower end of films in the genre. It actually takes about an hour for the revenge part of this revenge film to begin, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I do feel that this length of time could have been utilised better. The protagonist, Sun-woo, is betrayed by his gang after concealing crucial information about his boss's girlfriend. It is suggested that this is because Sun-woo had feelings for her, but I feel their relationship was so underdeveloped you can barely even call it such a thing. I feel that the first act could have been spent better building their relationship. It didn't even need to be explicitly romantic, just a fondness between the two, which then explores how Sun-woo feels he is lacking something in his life, that bittersweet part of the title. Now don't get me wrong, it's more than clear he feels something is missing, and he's a pretty isolated guy, but his relationship with the woman being essentially the cause of everything needed more development for me to buy into everything. I do definitely appreciate that one bad choice can ruin 100 good ones, and that aspect of the story was very well done. The simple act of kindness that leads to all this trouble. I really like that. It's just the things around it needed more development in my opinion, which is a real shame since it got so close to being perfect for me. Returning to the positives, the action is quick and brutal, showcasing Sun-woo's expertise and precision with ease. There's no character saying he's the best of the best or some over-the-top build-up to the first fight scene. It's during the opening credits that we first see how good he is at taking out various opponents in quick succession. The action throughout the film maintains its level of quality, and the space in between each fight scene really allows him to stand out. Due to the action in the film being quite spaced out, it really feels like the creative team could develop each to stand on their own. It's really impressive that, off the top of my head, I can think of each fight scene individually and they all stand apart. They aren't over the top or flashy, they're brutal and real, and I respect that choice and really enjoyed them all for it. Like I said, the violence in this film is absolutely brutal and really helps to sell the action and this criminal underworld. The practical effects look tremendous and go a long way to show the brutal life these gangsters live. The detail also sells the stakes of losing one of these fights, especially the shootouts, and never feels gory for the sake of it. Another aspect of the film that can't be criticised, Lee Byung-hun's central performance as Sun-woo. He really sells the emptiness his character feels, and the nuance in his facial expressions and tone of voice show the layers to his character. He really captures your attention from the start and doesn't let go until the screen fades to black. The characters that surround Sun-woo are all very surface level, but the actors give each of them enough expression to ensure they stand out. I just wish the female lead had more presence in the story, as she's largely forgotten once we enter the second act. I hate to dwell on this, but her relationship with Sun-woo needed more to it. That really is my big critique of the film that holds it back for me. I absolutely love the soundtrack. It really conveys a bittersweet feeling and is so melancholic throughout. Delicate pianos and violins can transition into soaring symphonies with ease as the action and intensity ramps it. The soundtrack always brings the film together, but here the identity of the film is really discovered within the music. Ultimately, A Bittersweet Life is definitely worth a watch. It provides a solid revenge story at a steady pace. The central character and performance is easily the best part of the film and really sells it. I love how one bad choice leads to the events of the movie happening, and the rawness of this story really sells the violence. I think if the director had gone for a flashier angle, it would have detracted from the core themes of the movie, and would have been less memorable too. I'm just conflicted on Sun-woo's relationship with the woman, as it drives so much of the movie. I really just think there needed to be more there, especially considering how much time is spent in the first act before any real action, aside from the opening, that sets up the ensuing events. However, those ensuing events are definitely worth the wait, and again, Lee Byung-hun's performance cannot be praised enough. So, have you seen A Bittersweet Life? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more just like it, coming soon.